What's up guys, Drew here. Welcome back to Starting Out Solitaire. It's week 222 and the topic is language in our practice and BOS. I'm not really sure exactly where I'm meant to go with this topic, so per usual, I'm just gonna go where I go. I do feel like language is, I feel I have two minds about it. It's both very important and not important at all. And what I mean by this is I don't need to speak to do magic. It's not necessary. But when I do, it should be precise and concise and succinct. It should say what it needs to say, and there shouldn't be any room for confusion in what's happening. So for this reason, I don't typically use languages other than English in my magic, typically, because they are foreign to me. And even if I know what they mean, I don't know, I speak English. This is how I communicate. This is, my thoughts are in English. So this is the language that fully resonates with me. So it's the language I use when I am performing spellcraft with spoken word, and when I write in my grimoire. Sometimes I use very flowery, sort of poetic language, but again, it needs to be specific and there can't be room for confusion. And other times it's just what I need to say, very succinctly, very quickly, very directly. I would argue that symbolism is a language of its own. Sigils and different symbols and runes and, all of those things are a language in and of themselves, and I do use that in my spellcraft quite a bit as well, and in my grimoire. For me, this is a way of, for instance, the symbol I use for prosperity magic all the time. I just have to draw that symbol and the sigils that go with it, and it's automatically then nothing needs to be said. It is perfectly stated right then and there, and I find that to be a very powerful form of using language in my spellcraft. I think that pulling in, I have a great respect for Latin or any ancient language. And I think that they could greatly enhance the spellcraft, and maybe one day I'll play with that. I'm not drawn to do so, even though I respect it. And I do see how it could be very powerful. And I'm sure in ceremonial magic, they probably get into all that a lot. Actually, I know they do. I've not really studied it, but I know enough just in passing to figure that out. But I personally feel, like I said, that my brain, everything about me works, it's English. All my thoughts in my words, it's English. And so that is the language that I feel I resonate with most completely, and the language that I feel is most powerful when used in my craft. Okay, short video, but I don't really know what else I could offer on the topic. So thanks so much for watching, and until next time, much love and gratitude.